Hi, welcome to Taste and Flavors of Italy. Today I'd like to introduce you a new dish. It's a pasta but with grilled vegetables, and it's a lukewarm. It means all these vegetables are being grilled on a grill, and we're going to clean them after and prepare with this ingredient. Let me show you the ingredients. So we have here, this is all product from my garden. So we have a bell pepper. These are a form of chili pepper, but they're sweet. They're not spicy. And then this is a bell pepper that I picked it. I have some Roma tomato, zucchini. I have some basil, string beans, eggplant, onions, red onions, and these are garlic from my garden too. And these are the pasta that I'm going to use. Okay? So let's go to the recipe. I'm going to slice and clean the bell pepper. But this time we're going to do a little bit different. So I'm going to slice it like that. And we're going to then put it on the grill. So I'm going to prepare all the ingredients. So it's going to take some time to clean it up so I can show you guys how to do it. So before you saw me doing this in other videos, I have a similar dish with pasta, but it's not the same. These are looks like the chili pepper, and I'm going to slice it like that. Everywhere, see, like little strings. Put it together there. Maybe I should bring this closer so you guys can see better. There. See what I'm doing? I'm slicing them like that. Doesn't have to be super fine. This form of chili pepper is actually, it has a very skinny, very thin skin, as you see. And so I don't want to burn it, but you can also do it like this. Slice it like that. I cut it enough, remove the center, whatever it's easy for you. And we'll place it there. Eggplant. I'm going to take the skin out like that, and I'm going to peel it. I just picked them up this morning, these eggplant from my garden. They're beautiful, nice and fresh. This is the right time to grow all these wonderful vegetables. By the way, I'm going to cook these string beans. I'm boiling some water. This, I'm going to cook it for 8 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit salt. There. I'm going to put 8 minutes. I'm going to cut this eggplant 1/2 inch. And the way I'm going to cook it, I'm going to put it on the grill and cook it separately. So I'm going to put some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put on both sides, but I'm going to do one side first. Paint like you're painting, see there? But this is extra virgin olive oil. You see the color nice and green. And then once you do one side, we'll turn it the other side and do the same thing. And you turn it. And this goes directly to the grill. We use a cast iron pot and a grill. So for this for the eggplant, I'm using a grill, okay? And then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Eventually I'm going to slice it. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this. That's an Italian grill made out of cast iron. Everybody fits inside, perfect. All right, so I have 42 seconds and I have to pull the string beans out. I'm going to dump it, drain it, and let it sit for a moment like that. These are the zucchini. Because they're organic, I'm not removing any skin, and I'm going to slice it. You can turn it, whatever it's easy for you. I'll cut it like 1 inch, and then cut it smaller, and then make it like this. Now this I'm going to put it together with the peppers. These are the red onions that actually grow in my garden. They're called tropea. You have a similar onion, but not like this in America. And these are fantastic. I love these onions here because they have a sweet flavor, and they're really good, especially when you saute these vegetables and grill them. So this is the way I cut it. So see, cut it enough, and then you slice it 1/2 inch. And the reason why we don't want to cut it too thin, because if you cut it too thin, then it's going to burn. Look at beautiful. Now we've got all these wonderful vegetables. And then I'll show you with the tomato. So this, I'm going to add in front of you here some extra virgin olive oil. Not too much, just a little bit. And then we're going to put some salt. And now we're going to mix it. See, we got all that. Because now they're mixing together. See, the olive oil is coming on top. So this is pretty much ready to go on the cast iron pot. There. See there? Then we're going to let it cook. So these are the Roma tomatoes. What you do, you're going to cut it enough, and then you can do a few pieces like that. Place it over here. Look, 1, 2, and 3. 3 pieces. And we'll continue to do. You see the sizzling on the grill. See there? Then we're going to check the eggplant. There. See, pretty much that's. You can do it 3. You can cut it 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, and so it becomes 4 pieces like that. Or you can just do 3, whatever. If it's the tomato a little small, then you can do less. Okay, like that. 1, 2. Depends. Normally Roma tomato, there's more flavor than any other tomato. Sometimes some cherry tomato, if it grows on your garden, they have a nice flavor. Let's go check the eggplant. Look, see how beautiful? Yeah. This, because they're on the center, they cook a little bit faster. So what I'll do, I'm going to move these over here. There. And put the one cook faster on the side, like that. There. Anyway, we're going to let it cook slowly. Flame is low because I don't want to burn the eggplant, and we'll see the result. Let's look now at the vegetables. Let's see the vegetables. See how nice? Slowly. It's been already like a minute, and it's already picking up smell, flavors, color. Slowly. It's amazing. Now we're going to proceed with the rest. These are the string beans that I just boiled them for 8 minutes. This is some garlic that I'm going to slice a little bit chunky like that, and then cut it enough, but pretty much not super thin, just like that. Okay, I'm going to use the same frying pan that I also sauteed the vegetables, and I put it over here. There's still a little bit oil left. Flavors. There. And going to wait until the garlic picks up. Proceed with the string beans. As soon as the garlic picks up some golden color, I'm going to put down and saute the string beans. That's the only thing I needed to do separately, because the string beans, once you boil for 8 minutes, you want to saute to create even extra flavor. Look at the garlic, it's lightly gold. That's the time we put the string beans, and we're going to let it saute. String beans, we saute like that. I just like to pick up some flavors, and then we'll mix it together with the rest of the sauce, and we're done. See the garlic, it got its color, golden color. Now you don't want to go more than gold, otherwise you burn the garlic. That's why I didn't cut it smaller. I cut it in a way, small chunky, but not too thick, not too thin. It's just perfectly, like that. I just like to pick up some flavors, and then we'll mix it together with the rest of the sauce, and we're done. Now you don't want to go more than gold, otherwise you burn the garlic. That's why I didn't cut it smaller. I cut it in a way, small chunky, but not too thick, not too thin. It's just perfectly. Okay, I'm going to put the tomatoes here because it's a little bit too small. And now I'm going to clean up. This is the garlic from my garden. And probably this is the best garlic I ever grew this year. Matter of fact, there is nothing, no blemish issues here. The garlic is fantastic. I'm very pleased. I'm going to show you. See, look. There's no issue whatsoever. Look how beautiful inside. I have to clean it up, this little corner here, but other than that, look how beautiful. When you have a little blemish like this, you cut it, and that's it. It's still good. So I'm going to chop the garlic. This is going to be raw. Okay, pretty much I'm making all of this is actually good for 6 people. This sauce that I'm making. The secret with this, and then we're going to add a little bit parsley. I'll go pick up some of the parsley from my garden. But this one here, you want to pretty much nice and thin, cut very fine. And then we're going to mix it with the tomato. Now we'll place it over here. I have to change the bowl, because then if I have to mix it all up. Look, this is, I just washed it. This is from my garden. Look how beautiful this basil. This is the Genovese basil. See there? And I wanted to cut it so I can show you what it looks like on the plant. So I'm removing the stem, but the leaves, everything looks great. There. So some of this, I'm going to cut it. And we're going to place it with the tomato. Tomato and basil, as you know, it's by the way, this part here is still great. You see here, there's no seeds, but this is because it's brand new. It gives an amazing flavor. When it reaches alright like this, it's not good anymore. But if you can catch it at the beginning, it's good. Sometime I'm going to show you when I make the pesto sauce. I'll make you sometime a sauce, the pesto sauce there. I will make a video with it for you guys. There we are. So these are, we're going to chop it not too thin, just chunky but not too thick at the same time, like that. See there? And we're going to place it with garlic, basil, and tomato. Put a little bit of salt, extra virgin olive oil, you can be generous. I'm going to put a little bit black pepper. This is, we have garlic, basil, and tomato, and a little bit salt. The salt is going to help it to make spit some of the water from the tomato, which is going to be perfect when I'm going to saute. All right, see? I move it, look how beautiful. That's the way I like it. There we are. Now we get to this one here. I'll show you what I'll do when I'm ready. Okay? I don't want it to stick. Perfect. There. Very pleased with the result. See there? There we are. In a moment, I'm going to turn it off. Let's go here to the bell peppers and zucchini. There. Look at the color. It's been already like 3-4 minutes. And the color looks beautiful. That's the grilling vegetables. I'm also using a spatula there. Make sure that nothing gets stuck. But you notice I didn't put too much olive oil, just a little bit. There we are. This is almost ready to go. There we are. There. Sorry. I'm going to pull the eggplant out. Okay, these are ready. Okay guys, this is ready. Look, everything came out perfect. See there? Very pleased with the result. I'm going to saute the tomato and combine all together. Okay, this is ready. I'm going to put it over here. There was a little bit of olive oil on the bowl. Okay, and the next step, I'm going to do now the sauce. This is the eggplant I show you. Okay, so we're going to cut it little chunk like that. See there? And then the combination with this pasta is to die for. I made it so many times and people loved it. So that's why I wanted to present you this new dish. And then if you like it, you can subscribe, give me thumbs up, whatever makes you happy. These are the stem of the parsley. I'm going to put a little bit together with this, but it has to be super thin. If you don't cut super fine, then forget about it. Don't use it. It has to be super, super thin. And then I'm going to mix it together here. There we are. We're going to cook. This is the tomato, the eggplant. This is going to cook maybe 2-3 minutes, no more than that. So I'm going to show you step by step. Here we have some parsley. I already took the stem out, and my signature, the way I chop the parsley, is always put it around your hand, wrap it nice and tight, and then chop it like that. Look. This we're going to put it towards the end. It has a lightly bitter flavor, but it goes very well with the tomato and the rest of the vegetables. It's been less than a minute, and I'm just looking slowly. You remember we put the salt, and the salt is going to help to purge the water, spits a little bit of water out. And that's what I wanted. I want a little juicy, but we don't want to burn it. We want to make it just right. All right, see how it cooks? It's boiling, and look at the fire. I'm going to show you the fire. See the consistency of the fire? We're almost done here. 1 more minute, and I'm going to pull this out. You can actually, on this dish here, it's up to you if you want to put cheese or not. Personally, I don't think it goes any cheese because it looks amazing the way it is. So if you want to have the full blast, don't put any cheese. Okay, the sauce is ready. I'm going to turn it off. Look how beautiful. This is going to be mixed with the bell peppers all together like that. And I'm using a little plastic spatula for the rest of the sauce. to come together. See there? Everywhere. This is done. This is the chopped parsley. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to chop some basil. And we're going to put it together. And pretty much the recipe is almost done. We're waiting for the pasta. As soon as it's ready, we'll mix it together. And I'm going to show you a little trick with my pasta. I'm going to cut it a little chunky. There's a little stem. You don't want that. There. Okay, so this is the finishing product. This goes together there. See there? Look how beautiful. And now we're going to mix it. You can see on the video, look the quality of the vegetables, and if you be here and say, wow, it smells unbelievable. I want to eat it right now. Anyway, look at the tomato. It just cooked so beautiful. Dump the pasta. I'm going to put 1.5. And now I'm going to mix it. So this pasta here, just to let you know, pasta, if it says 8 minutes, you're going to do 7 minutes. If it says 10 minutes, you do 9 minutes. Okay? As I told you, my wife, she's celiac, so I cannot use a gluten pasta. But this is in Italy, they're really good pasta, so I'm very pleased with it. It's going to be perfect. So I'm going to cook this pasta. The box said 9 minutes, and I'm going to do 8 minutes. So we're going to cover with 8 minutes. There. All right, I already put some salt. Now when you do this kind of pasta, you want to be here and make sure that you control the pasta. The pasta for the Italian people, it's biblical. You want to be careful to don't overcook it. Because you overcook the pasta, you destroy the pasta. So over here, I'm going to drain it with this when the time comes around, and so we'll have a pasta al dente. Okay, time is out, and now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to drain the pasta and place it over here with the string beans. Try to drain it a little bit. There we are, like that. Remember, this is it's a warm dish, not totally hot, because now the sauce is cold. So I'm trying to give little flavors with the garlic and the string beans. And now we're going to mix it all together. And this pretty much 1 minute, no more than that. It's done. 1 minute is done. I'm going to turn everything off. This is the sauce, which I'm going to mix it. Look, this is the sauce that we made. I'm going to place it over here. Now I'm going to mix it. Look how beautiful with the string beans. It's a wonderful dish for summer. See there? And now I'm going to, by the way, you can use a penne, you can use any kinds of pasta you like. Since I have this, I decided to use it. And now we're going to garnish with the peppers and the sauce I made. Well, thank you for watching. This is the final dish. And if you like it, please subscribe or give thumbs up. And I will see you to the next recipe. Thank you.